This is my first car. It's a 2003 BMW 325i E46 sedan. I've never really done a car video before on this channel, but there's definitely going to be more on this car coming. Now, just for some background information, we've had this car for 10 years. It was my mum's for 10 years. It was her daily driver. She's getting a new car soon, and this one's being passed down to me. My birthday's on the 29th of October. I go for my driving exam shortly after that. I'm not going to say when, because if I don't pass first time, then I don't want to have the stress of telling you all that I didn't pass. So you'll hear when I pass it, but I'm not going to tell you when. It's hopefully going to happen. But anyways, this is my first car. I'll give you a quick walk around tour of it. This is the outside. I just washed it. The front is still kind of dirty. I need to get something more stronger to get all these bugs off the bumper. I want to get new headlights for it, because these ones are 17 years old and they're kind of faded and they've got pits in them just from life. It needs a polish. There's some really light scratches in here that it's just kind of nitpicky little things like that. It needs a new BMW badge. This one's kind of starting to bubble and fade, and oftentimes what happens is because they paint off and then it's just a silver circle. I see that quite a bit. I can actually hear it still humming. I probably haven't taken the keys out though. But yeah, here's the side of it. The paint in this thing is in really, really nice shape. It's got these wheels on it. I forget what style number they are, but I really want to get some style 68s for this thing. I think that'd look really sick. The back of it, it's got these clear lenses on. Clear indicator lenses, they're factory. Here's what the back of it looks like. You can't really see because of the way the sun is right now. But yeah, here's the other side. You can probably see my reflection in it maybe. I'm not that short, it's just the shape of the car that makes me look that short in the reflection. So yeah, it just needs a few bits on the front. These things on the side of the number plates here, I'll show you what they're for in a minute. But yeah, we'll take a look at the inside of it now. It has this aftermarket radio, which we actually put in. The face of it comes off. I just actually put it back on because I had it off before. The OEM one, it was like a cassette tape combination with a radio. We put this one in and they come with this like blank plate that you put around. I put this M sticker on. I've got a bunch of these. I'm trying to find places to put in the car without it looking silly. So that's one of the things that has been done on it. It's also got Osram, I think they're either xenon coated or quartz coated halogen bulbs in the headlights. I put LED light bulbs in all of these interior lights because I think they make it look a lot more newer. I need to get them for these and for in the footwells. It's an automatic, but it's going to be my daily driver, and I am going to get my manual license and I will be able to drive manual cars. I've actually been driving Dad's E36 325i because that's actually a manual. So yeah, passenger side, not really a whole lot going on in here. I'm just gonna hop in. Again, we've got this bank vault noise when we close the door. It's got this thing which is holding the garage door remote and a 10-cent coin. This folds up, and then it also has this. There's another thing that's broken, is this hinge. It's all cosmetic things that are wrong with this car. The engine and the transmission and the drivetrain is all beautiful in this car. My dad's kept it really nice every 10 years, fixed everything as soon as it breaks, kept clean oil in it, which is all you really need to do to these cars, and they will go forever. A lot of people, I've heard a lot of people saying, you know, old BMW money pits, but not really. In my dad's, like I said, you treat them well, they treat you well. That's pretty much how it is. This thing's been treated really well the last 10 years. I'm going to treat it really well the next however many years. Anyways, inside here, these are from the floor mats. These are all of the old halogen. You can't see a thing. These are all of the old halogen bulbs from all the interior lights and one LED because I had an extra. Here's those M stickers I was talking about. So now I'll close this up. Glove box is getting really warm in here already. Glove box, there's the manual, some tissues. I've got these blind spot mirrors that go on them that I'm going to put on at some point. Spare indicator bulb and the manuals for everything in the car. Right here are my L plates. In Australia, what happens when you turn 16, you go for your learner's permit. So you can drive only with a fully licensed driver. And you need to log 50 hours. I've got a logbook, then I need to log 50 hours and 5 hours at night. And most people, what they do is you can get ones of these that have suction cups and you stick them in there like that. These ones right here are magnetic, so obviously not on the side, but you can stick them on, you know, the front or the back of the car. But what I did is I went to the auto parts store and I bought these things. They screw on beside the number plate, and the L plate, if you put it in upside right, slides. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, and I need to fix this because it's come loose, but the L plate slides in there like that, like I saw, and then L plate. There is another one at the back. I use a magnetic one at the back because you can't really slide it in because this thing's in the way. You can't really get in it, so I just like to get a magnetic one or a flexible plastic one, and then you can kind of just, you know, get it in there. Or you can just do that, which I did for a while, but then I put that thing on. I'm probably going to end up taking it off and just using this again because it rubs up the paint a bit there, but I might try and see if I can move the number plate over. As far as things that I want to do on this car, like want to change, I want to put an exhaust system on it because it's kind of quiet at the moment. And also I want to get custom license plates because I don't like being Douglas. But yeah, that'll all come. I don't even have a job at the moment, so. But I'm gonna have to start paying for this thing once the end of October. That sounds like a bank vault. It probably doesn't sound like it through the video, but these front doors are really heavy and this is a really solid car. Here's what the back seats look like. They're pretty much in the same kind of condition as the front. Actually, they're a little bit better. The only thing is this stain right here, which I've got no idea what it's from. But yeah, there's some sunglasses there. They're not even mine, they're my mum's. Again, LED lights in the rear quarter dome lights as well. Headlining needs done, which I'm going to do at some point because it looks like it was re-glued at some point. This part of it's all sagging, like pretty much all old BMWs, the headliners sag. Sunroof works, all the windows work, everything in this car works. I'm trying to think, oh, the only thing that doesn't work is this light. But that was since I fucked around with the LED lights. It's just this one light that didn't work, this other one does, as you can see. I think that's actually the only thing that doesn't work on the car. I believe it has 8 airbags. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think it has 6. maybe. Oh no, it has curtain airbags as well, 7/8. And I don't know if there's curtain airbags in the back. You know, I don't think there is, but there's curtain airbags in the A-pillars there. This is what the inside of the back doors look like. That's where the airbag is. The only other thing that's broken that I can think of right now is this armrest. That's a bit of rubbish. The this side is broken, the hinge, so need to probably either get a whole new armrest or just get a new hinge. What else? Yeah, here's one of these sunshade thingies. I think there's actually 2 in here. Yeah, there's 2, because what I like to do is put one on the windscreen and then one on the back window, because this car gets really hot really quickly. But yeah, if you're not Australian, these things you just fold out. You put the brighter side outside, because then it reflects the heat away. This one doesn't have a brighter side, and now I need to fold all these up and put them back in that seat pocket. This isn't usually this stretch, just because it's had them in there. It was like that before, like this, but that's just because it's had them in there and it's probably going to get more stretched. So, yep, this is an ashtray. It's a German car, so there's no cup holders, but there is a bunch of ashtrays. But you know, I don't smoke, so I'm not going to be needing them. I might see if I can get a cup holder that'll fit in there. I don't know though. Go ahead and start it up for you all so you can hear it. I've got the door open. There's no lights on the dash. That's just for the parking brake. And yep, and that's just because my door's open. It's got 211,000 kilometers on it. Don't know if there's anything else in here that is useful to you. It's 23 degrees outside. There you go, it's really warm today. We have climate control air conditioning. You can have it, you know, you can have it on all of these if you want. That's the actual aircon. I'm going to turn that on right now because it's really cold. What else? That's traction control. Oh yeah, this is where the hazard and the central locking is, which isn't doing anything right now because my door's open. I've already shown you that. There's the parking brake. So now I'm actually going to put it in the garage because it's getting really hot, and then I'll give you some revs maybe, depending on how warm it is. Under the bonnet, we will find the legendary BMW's M54 B25 straight 6 motor. This is a 2.5 litre inline 6 naturally aspirated petrol engine. My dad put a K&N air filter in here, a reusable one. Common issue with these is that clutch fan. It's driven off the water pump, and what people often do is put electric fans on, which I'm probably going to end up doing. So that's what that looks like. I just love the sound of that naturally aspirated inline 6 motor. So, yeah, actually I forgot to show you the xenon coated halogen headlight bulbs. These Beamers have 4 headlights. There's 2 on each side. The outer one that's on right now is the low beam, and then that's the high beam. And that's what the bulbs look like. You can't really see them, but they're basically blue. So they give off a nice white instead of that really yellow like a halogen bulb. I'm not planning on keeping these headlights. Either glass lenses or entire new headlights off a 330 Ci E46, because they had like projector and glass lenses, and the blinker was like a part of it because these blinkers are actually separate. So yeah, all of the blinkers on this car are clear lenses with orange bulbs. So anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video of my first car, which is a 2003 BMW 325i. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a good day.